Are we rolling? Yeah. Hey class, Dave Levy here. I'll be your instructor for this semester. This is class CIS150AB, and we'll be learning a little bit about the basics of the Swift programming language. It's the first class in the series of three to be an app developer, pretty much, to make apps for the iPhone or the iPad. I've made 7 apps myself. I'm a freelance app developer as well as a technician at the college, senior tech at the college. And I've taught all 3 levels of this class before, so you're in good hands. If you want to learn more about me, there's a paragraph or so inside of Canvas. And Canvas is where we're going to want to start today. I'm going to switch to a screenshot of my laptop here. And again, I'm sorry about the video and audio quality. I'm not in my office right now, but hopefully this will suffice to just get us started today. I just like to record an intro video before classes start so that you know that what to expect, and so you can kind of prepare a little bit. So here we go. The mesacc.edu homepage. You'll want to be checking your student email as well as Canvas. This course is going to be in Canvas. And when you communicate with me, if you want to message me, I prefer you message me through Canvas. There are some emergency email addresses in Canvas. You can find my email it's david.levy@mesacc.edu, but definitely want to prefer to log in via Canvas. Once you log in via Canvas, it's giving me this error because I'm logged in your student view, so you can't only see, I didn't want you to see everything that a teacher can see, but you'll see something to this effect. So your courses, and then you choose the course CIS150AB, and here we are. This front page here, you could click this link to get started, or you can go over here to modules. Just really quickly about this interface here, let's see. So you've got home. I'll be making announcements throughout the semester. You can read the syllabus. You'll definitely want to read the syllabus for the class, which should cover everything that we'll go over and what's expected and yada yada. Modules, these are where your homework assignments are going to be. So you definitely want to check the modules and keep on top of your grades. I don't know about online tutoring yet. I'll have to learn about that. So this is the book that you're going to be downloading for the class. It is free. You can access it with an iPad, Mac computer, or an iPhone using the Books app. So you want to get to the Books app on your Mac computer. If you have problems with that, I can help you with that. Once you launch the Books app, then search for Intro to App Development with Swift and download that. You'll also be completing homework assignments on an iPad. So if you don't own an iPad or don't have access to an iPad, there are iPads available in the BA building, BA, and also at the library, I believe, at Mesa Community College on Southern and Dobson. So hopefully you have access to that, and the app that we'll be using is called Playground in that. So let's take a look at the modules really quick, because this is kind of where you're going to be going to a lot, and I want to make sure that everyone's cool with that and on board. So you'll see each of these things are links. These are links. Now some of them are headers, so you can't click on this. It just says to go through each step in the module. And here's a welcome letter. Here's a way to contact me. What you'll be looking for is you want to click through each of these and make sure you read them all. And some of them will be tips and tricks, and some of them will be videos to learn. But the ones that are the most important for you, the ones to not ignore, are the ones that say points underneath them. So these are your homework assignments. So make sure that when you click through these homework assignments, you complete them. There'll be a few different kinds of homework assignments. Like this one, introduce yourself, is a communication kind of thing. So you'll just follow the instructions here to communicate and introduce yourself. It's more to kind of get students acquainted with each other and make sure that you can access Canvas for one thing. But some of them will be uploading a screenshot and whatnot. So this one, for instance, you complete an iPad assignment. So you launch your iPad, you run through the playground, and you create a screenshot of what you've created on the iPad. It'll specify which screens need to be screenshot, and so part of the struggle is just getting that picture into Canvas. So there are instructions how to airdrop files from an iPad to a Mac, or you can just screenshot it, email yourself, and then attach it that way. There's all kinds of ways, and I don't want you to get caught up on the details of that yet because we'll go through that in Access later. But just know that these are your homework assignments. They're where they're at. Make sure you look for the ones that say points for sure. And you want to read through the book as well while you're going through these assignments. So it'll tell you which chapters to read through. And so we talked a little bit, I just talked briefly about the iPad assignments. So you'll have your iPad, take screenshots, attach them. But there's also homework assignments in Xcode. Now, Xcode is this software here. Yours won't have a little red flag. This is my computer, and I'm using the beta version of Xcode, which you don't have to download. You want to download the latest legit version of Xcode, which I believe is 10 point something, 10.4 maybe. Anyhow, to download Xcode, you can go to the App Store. So I'm going to search for App Store. See this little magnifying glass up here? Search for App Store. There it is. So every Mac computer has an App Store. Oh, and you will need a Mac computer or access to a Mac computer to complete this course because Xcode is only available for the Mac computer. So you go here, and then we'll look for X. I believe CODE. There's no dash, just Xcode. And here it is. And just download the latest version of Xcode. Xcode is software for creating apps for the iPhone, and it's the real deal. So once you have access to, and Xcode is free as well. So once you have access to Xcode, and if you learn how to use Swift, which is the programming language we're going to be learning in this class, then you're good to go and you can make apps. If you want to release them and sell them, then it's $100 paid to Apple per year to be a developer. Okay, so I digress. So let's just go through this really quick. This is just a getting started section. You read through this, please, but you'll see that each of these modules are set up in weeks, or the modules are categorized in weeks. So this is week 1, and then as I start releasing more and more homework assignments, week 2 will be below it, and week 3 will be below it. You may, if you watch this video early enough, you may not even see week 1, as I'm just finalizing a couple of the details of week 1's assignments. And I'd like to release one of these videos each week as we go along. Some of my videos might be a little rough, but I figure it's better than just like, it's better if I just touch base and try to go over some stuff with you than just leaving you to, to read through the assignments all on your own. So my videos are probably, going to be optional. If you can get through the assignments on your own, then great. But in addition, I do have a YouTube channel called Cracking Code with Dave. So if you go to YouTube and search for Cracking Code with Dave, you'll see a YouTube channel with me explaining a lot of stuff related to this course and Swift, how to learn the Swift programming language. Unfortunately, or fortunately, Swift is evolving. It's a new programming language, so there may be some new things that don't exactly line up, like some new ways of doing things or new ways of programming. But for the most part, all my videos should be pretty up to date. You don't have to worry about that too much. Okay, I think that, let's see, I think that's about it for today. But if you could log into Canvas and make sure you read through this getting started stuff at least, and that would be helpful. And I'll go over week 1's homework assignments a little later in a second video. Let me see if I've forgotten anything. So download Xcode, try to launch the Xcode software, download the book. To download both of these things, the book is in iBooks, and you'll search for Intro to App Development in the bookstore. And then you want to click Read, and it'll open it up. The interface for books is a little bit weird. There's this little thing to flip through the table of contents. And this is an important page. I wanted to go over this actually. So you get to the book and you start downloading stuff, or you start reading through it, and you get to this page here. These are not obvious links, but they are links to download the project files for Xcode. So as we go through the homework assignments, some of them are files that you open up in Xcode and work on. So it says Xcode can be downloaded from the App Store, and then here are the project files. Also, sorry if I'm talking fast. I should slow things down. But in addition to the files being downloaded here, we're going to also have them available in Canvas too. So there'll be something that says Intro to App Development Curriculum Student Files. You want to download these. And if I were you, I'd make a complete copy of them also, so that you always have a fresh batch of files, so that if you mess your code up really bad, you can go back to the original file. Um, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so in the book, you can download the files with the book um, or through Canvas. And I already talked about the playground for the iPad. And yeah, so download Xcode, download the book, download the playgrounds for iPad. It's a lot of stuff this first week, just getting things set up and started. You can reach me anytime via the Canvas mail here. If you'd like to set up some time to meet with me in person, that's fine. My office hours are usually 1 to 2 p.m., but appointment only Monday through Friday. I should be at the college. So just send me an email. We'll set up a time where we can get together and I can get you all set up. All right, thanks a lot. This is Dave Levy signing off, and I will check back in with you a little later this week.